Good noon, everybody, Pips, isn't it?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Well, as an act of magic, something magical happened, and we magically managed to get on our Magical Monday on Monday.
On Monday, how about that?
It's magic.
You caught the sun yesterday. You look quite tan.
I did. Too bad I don't have the rest of the Greek Adonis body to go with it, but never mind.
Good morning, everybody. Looks like we have quite a few people. Sean and Gilda and Laura and Anna and Cass and Savannah from Colorado.
Oh my goodness.
And Samaj.
Oh my goodness. Well, let's go where we
see
can
if anybody else has come in.
See where everybody and Susan.
And Susan.
Goodness gracious me.
A group.
Gosh. Well, there you go. And there's a bunch of people joining us on the Tick of Talk as well.
Too. Hey.
So yes, do remember on the Tick of Talk, if you'd like a reading, you have to throw us a gift. Doesn't matter what. But we wouldn't mind TikTok Universe.
TikTok Universe? What's that?
Apparently it's really good. I don't know what TikTok Universe is, but it comes across the top and somebody gives that.
Over TikTok, really.
No! God, no. Gosh, and Jess.
And
hello,
Jess.
Jess.
Hello. And Anna Marie. We haven't seen her in a while.
Well, it's because we... And Nancy. Hello, Nancy.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, my gosh. And Wendy. Howdy doody.
Gosh. Have you noticed?
Right.
Look at my ears. They're just like everything's grown an inch.
It's really weird when he goes and out in the sun. It's like his hair grows at twice the rate it does in the wintertime. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what a week, eh?
Happy 0 degrees Gemini.
Yeah.
So listen, there's a whole slew of people watching us. I see this. I can see by the viewer count. And the likes is not equivalent to that. Which means you obviously don't like us, and we're very, very sad, unless you choose to now mash that like button. Spam it to death. I'm a member. Where is my sticker? I don't know. Are you a member?
Well, I thought you were a member.
We thought you were a member too, but maybe you're... I don't know, it expired or something. We might have to renew it or whatever.
And Helena, okay.
Check it out. Anna. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
All right, everybody must have had a wonky week and they all want to be here to get readings. All right. Well, what we have is something very interesting.
We do.
The sun, as Anna said earlier, has moved into Gemini, so we can feel that shift of energy, right?
My name is Anton.
Anna, her first post said the sun has moved into Gemini.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was saying that. Oh well, there you go.
And Carol, okay.
Gosh.
My goddess.
Oh, and Laura.
Yeah, she's been here.
And Logan.
I don't like spam. Well, no, spam is not...
It might kill me to eat.
It might,
Oh,
yes.
don't make a fuss, love. I like spam. I'll have your spam.
Spam. Anyway.
Spam.
Okay,
Sorry.
so here's a classic astrology thing, right? So let's say that there were a pair of twins. And one was born, like late last night, and the other was born early this morning.
Curious.
And let's say that they are identical twins, that they look alike.
They look alike.
However, they are nothing alike.
Mm.
And this can be like Lily's chicks. The chicks that were born yesterday are Taurus.
Mm.
And the chicks that are going to be born today are Gemini.
Mm.
So even though they are twins, they have different perspectives for sure.
Mm.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens with them. But Lily's a very good mom, and she's already trying to teach them how to peck the little scratch stuff. Tuck, tuck, tuck. So I'm very excited.
Apparently Anna's rejoined the sweep team.
Okay.
There you go, Anna.
Must have expired.
Well done.
Oh, goodness. Anyway, so it's very exciting. We have 5 little peeps, and there's 4 more eggs, but I don't know if any more will hatch or not. But if they don't, we have 5 little Taurus chicks. How funny is that? All right. So the moon is in Libra today.
Yes.
But it'll be moving along to get to Sag. It'll go through Scorpio into Sag for the Sag full moon. And it looks like we're going to be doing some focusing on dream time and astral travel for Circle on Friday night. And I know a lot of you have been saying, what's with the crazy dreams?
What's with the crazy dreams?
Well,
Actually, I was having crazy dreams.
yeah,
now come to
I
about it.
think
Yeah,
it's
a little bit
true.
weird. Yeah.
And I think that's because Saturn is getting closer to Neptune, and they're both in Pisces, which is that dream time. So Neptune is in the very last bit of Pisces, and it's going to be sad to leave its native, comfortable place, and it's going to move into Aries in a bit. But for right now, Saturn is inching closer and closer and closer in Pisces. So we're having some interesting dreams. Had to
apparently
update.
other people do.
Okay, there's Anna. Astral travel, that's always an adventure. You're not kidding. Oh my gosh, yes, crazy dreams. Lisa must have heard me ask, when is the next circle? It's on Friday. Adds to calendar.
We are so hoping to be outside. Our circle's looking lovely. So big shout out to everybody who came and helped us make it.
Clean up and get
clean
it ready.
up and sand and paint.
He did
the
a lot of
benches
weed
and
whacking Saturday?
Saturday, yeah. It was really
Saturday
weird.
was
Saturday
college
was
graduation. It was really quiet.
it was, yeah. There was like tumbleweed at places.
So I just
like
kind of
that.
sat inside twiddling my thumbs while he did yard work.
And then yesterday the store was mobbed. Go figure it. So yeah, I went out and finished the mowing because Greg, who comes and does our mowing, which is lovely. It's like he's giving back
His
to
donation
the thing.
to the church.
Yeah,
But he doesn't
so-
get time to really do the weed whacking, the strimming.
Well, yeah, and I think the battery let him down as well. So I was able to finish up what he didn't do, and it looks really nice.
There you go.
It does right now. We'll see what it looks like by the end of the week. Probably have to do it again, but that's the thing. The grass grows all by itself.
Right. So the other things that are happening is Mars has left Pisces and it's moved into Aries. So Mars is much happier there.
Well, it's its native house, isn't it?
But if you want to look in your chart where Aries falls in your chart,
I don't know.
you're going to see
Cool.
a surge of energy there.
Where's my Aries?
Well, you have Cancer ascendant. So
we're going to back it up from the your ascendant.
So
Is that what it
Gemini
is?
would be in the 12th house, and Taurus would be in the 11th house,
So therefore, the 10th house.
which is your house of career.
Oh,
So you're getting a little boost there.
so that's good then. Should be making some money.
Let's hope.
That would be
It's
good.
always good. And Mercury is in Taurus, so I think that this is going to lend to interesting, in-depth kind of sincere conversation, right? Taurus is fixed Earth, right? And Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. So I think there's going to be some like intense, in-depth conversation. But interesting, back to the twins thing, right? You think Taurus is fixed Earth and Gemini is mutable air. They couldn't be more different.
I'll do it
Right?
because I said so. And then Gemini, oh no, I've got another opinion.
We said what?
No, oh no, you could do it this.
So I really think that a lot of sensitive people would have felt this shift the last 24 hours from that kind of fixed Earth, the tail end of that fixed Earth, I guess death of Taurus moving into the birth of Gemini. It's a big switch of energy. And Venus is being the meat to a very interesting sandwich.
It's always good to sound like an avocado sandwich.
Yes. All right. So also in Taurus are Uranus, Venus, and Jupiter in that order. So Venus has moved in between the Uranus-Jupiter conjunction. And Jupiter is slowly moving out of conjunction with Uranus. But right now, we would say all three of them are acting as one. So chaos, what you value, and how you can expand that.
Do you work all this out in your head? She's got like scribbles, some kind of
No,
cryptic kind of stuff. Here, look, for the people at the ticker top. This is. Oh, sorry, making dropping stuff all over the place. How cryptic is that?
It's just a different language.
Cryptic. I'm telling you. Look.
No, it's just glyph. I could speak. I'm fluent in astrology glyph. That's the only other language I speak.
Well, there you go.
12th house Mars in Aries. Yes, felt the shift. Wowza, yes. I felt lighter yesterday, definitely. Well, yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think there's a shifting and a lifting, but I still think we have that really crazy generational energy that we're dealing with. But that Uranus, Jupiter now hosting Venus in their little cluster is quite interesting.
It's interesting also that today, as we get to 0 degrees Gemini, they refloated that ship that struck the Key Bridge as well.
Yeah.
So that's off the bottom. It's no longer anchored.
They're going to open that channel.
Hopefully, yeah. Gosh. Gemini daughter's house, but it's been feeling so many weird changes and things going on. Yeah.
I speak the language of airhead. Oh, well. But you're Virgo. But that's Gemini's your rising. I mean, Mercury's your rising.
You gotta love it. What are we
Mercury
talking
is your
about?
sun sign ruler. Oh, my God.
One of them.
Yeah, see, that's what it's doing to me.
Just fix it up as you go.
But I think this week's going to be really cool. And I
Yes.
think we should take advantage of that Mars push in Aries, that energy of endurance and figuring it out and pushing forward and sticking with it.
Yes.
And then we have our dream time, which helps us kind of work things out, you know. I think we're being...
No, it's all right.
Okay. Dream time helps us work things out. And just good conversation, in-depth conversation,
Right.
meaningful conversation. And then that, what do you value? How can you grow what you value? Right? And maybe you want to take a little chance here or there, because Uranus says, chaos, panic, and disorder, my work here has begun. And that's all still happening in Taurus. So right now we have Mercury in Taurus, Venus in Taurus, Uranus and Jupiter all in Taurus.
Fascinating.
But the Sun has moved on into Gemini.
And apparently Susan was doing a bunch of cleaning yesterday for 6 hours. Well, we were gardening.
I was in the garden. Yeah, I'm really tired today. But I'm going to try to get time to do a walk around and show you. The garden is just crazy good this year. We've had a lot of help. Sean and Courtney and Geraldine have come and helped, and we've really been trying to put something, some energy into it every day. So yesterday we planted out almost 60 pepper plants. We planted out pole beans and cucumbers and zinnias and nasturtiums and 30 different squash plants and 34 sunflower, big sunflowers. And we also had a couple days ago planted out over 60 tomatoes. And we have corn this year. We have to cover the strawberries and the blueberries because the birds will steal them all.
Them, the little
We
buggers.
have gooseberries that are almost ready to harvest, so I'm going to try to make some jams out of them. And then, of course, we have the chickens, and they're laying almost a dozen eggs a day at this point.
And you are trying to actively add to the flock by the looks of it.
Yes, Miss Lily. All the little chicks are going to think their name is Lily. Always appreciate what you bring in the astrology gamut. Yes, it always allows for more insight and information. Well, thank you. Well, yeah, because we feel these energies. Most of the people who gather here are sensitive to shifts of energy and reading energy. And sometimes it's nice to know that you're not alone and you're not crazy, and that there is, this happening, and that you understand, well, I really was reacting to that. I wasn't just making this up in my head,
Hey, is that Shadow with an interesting spelling? Hello on the tick of talk. Apparently you just sent us a gift. So thank you so much. We appreciate that. That's all.
No, not barleycorn, maize.
Oh yeah. No, we would love to do barleycorn, but that's going to be with Celtica.
All right, so
and we're going to do hops.
Oh,
Can you guess what we're going to make?
We don't
with
have
hops
room
and
for that right
barleycorn?
now because we have a very small garden. But we do have a bunch of raised beds and grow bags and everything's going on.
Oh, Samaj wants to know what's going on in the tinfoil hat department. Really?
Oh my. Well,
interesting times, I think. There's
sometimes I don't want to say what I'm getting in the tinfoil hat department because I really am concerned that I'll be abducted.
Moonshine. Well, you can make moonshine out of anything. No, just
agreed, Samaj. This is where I come to find out what's really going on.
And suddenly the ATF has taken an interest in Logan.
Anyway, I do think that between now and Flag Day,
when is that?
June 14th is
June
Flag
14th.
Day.
I should know these things.
And that's the Orange Menace's birthday. So I think these next 3 weeks, are going to be very telling. Very telling. I think there's going to be a lot more things revealed that are going on behind the scenes in that department.
The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco and Firearms is the ATF. Apparently making moonshine is frowned upon. You have to pay them money. So your man with a still.
Smush says a little something, yes, a little something. So yeah, I would watch these next between now and June 14th, which is Flag Day. Oh, sorry, itchy.
Itchy snitch
What's Helena
time.
say?
Oh, she's just winding up Logan now, saying maybe you want to check your door. It's perfectly legal to have a still. It depends what you make with it.
Right.
So
essential oils.
if you're making essential
oils
or other extractions like that, there is absolutely no law against that. However, if you're making alcohol for sale or even personal consumption, I believe they take a dim view of it, which is really sucky, to be honest, because isn't this supposed to be, land of the brave and the home of the free? Or home
everything's
of the free
legal if you
and the land
don't
of the
get
brave?
caught. I hear that something is going to happen in a very telling indeed. There may even be a change in his current physical status.
Interesting. Oh, do share some more.
Interest. I was dreaming that I was working in the White House. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I think, to be blasé, right? His only real defense is going to be to plead insanity.
I don't know. He's still figuring. He's still figuring he can somehow win the presidency and get all the charges against him dropped or thrown him out, and
Well, he
questioning
can't
the
do anything with state
legitimacy of the
charges.
judicial system. All this fun stuff. But you think about it. He's been planting ideas in people's heads. The only way we won't win is if the election's rigged. Yeah, right.
I don't even want to feed it.
No,
I want life to be back to
something
where
like normal.
Well, back to where we didn't have to be so painfully aware of politics every day, right? There's no such thing as an honest politician. I'll grant you that. There's always some sort of wheeling, dealing, and feeling going on there. But the egregious acts against humanity.
Bit ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm
So-
quite tired of following it, really.
In other news, I believe the International Criminal Court for Human Rights has issued arrest warrants for the leader of Hamas and Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh,
Yeah, they feel he's needs to be brought before the. Oh, thank you for the
I'll put
super
you on the
chat
list,
there,
Jess.
Jessica.
Oh, we got to get going with reading stuff.
Well, in a bit. It's only 20 past. We're still in our wonderful preamble stage, aren't we?
So we have 14 readings.
Yeah.
So that's a half an hour if you stick to 2 minutes.
I can never stick to 2 minutes. But it's interesting that they feel both are need to be explaining their crimes against humanity and war crimes.
Mm-hmm.
genocide specifically, which is just not on, in any stretch of imagination. It isn't. You know, why on earth can we not try to spread a bit of love and actually get on with people?
I'm sure we haven't seen the last of
thought.
what's going on in the Suez Canal. And,
Oh God, no! It's always been
Yemen and all that kind of
the
stuff.
powder keg, hasn't it? It's
Yeah.
always that's where things kick off.
Life
nowadays.
is back to that place.
We're free of drama and
Unveiling
unnerving skepticism everywhere. Bring back the flow of love and things will change. Love changes everything. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, Samaj, without doubt.
Again, like we know that a planet reaches a place, it retrogrades, redo, rethink, rework, and then it moves forward again. So from 1960 to 2020, right? And then even though we're moving forward, the planet is, the Aeon is retrograding, and that's why we're redoing, rethinking, you know, all these things we've said before that are like parallels. But I really think that by September there'll be a shift. But also I want to point out that Pluto, that had moved into Aquarius, and everybody was like, oh, look, the United States has finished its Pluto return, because the United States has Pluto in late degree Capricorn in their natal chart. So that this Pluto return for the last 10, 12 years made all this crazy. However, what really worries me is Pluto is going to retrograde, and it will be in Capricorn again, go all the way back into Capricorn again for the November election.
Interesting. So. It is. What I would urge anybody who is out there and happenstance comes across this video at some point, who may be thinking that, you know, they appreciate this strong man Trump, who honours other strongmen such as Putin and Kim Jong-un. If you want to check out what it's like to live in North Korea, I suggest you might. Okay, it is the singularly most oppressive regime in the entire world.
We're, you know, lecturing the choir here. None of these
people
want to live in a dictatorship.
There, you know, just. And this is supposedly the Democratic People's Republic of North Korea.
Democratic?
No, it's not democratic. They do have elections. And you will be imprisoned if you will be imprisoned if you don't vote. They have a 99.8% voter turnout, apparently. I was reading about this.
But your vote doesn't count.
Oh no, it absolutely does. But the only person on the ballot is Kim Jong-un or one of his ruling classes, and it's insane. You can't watch external videos. There's no internet.
Anyway,
you know,
let's not worry about all that.
That's oppression. And do you want that for the United States of America? No, thank you very much. We don't. So put the orange bugger in jail. End of story.
Something's got to give. But I do think we'll get back to peace, love, and happiness, and
that would be
saving
lovely.
The planet.
That's what we try.
I do think we're going to get back to saving the planet. I think this investigation that's going to come from his
give me $1 billion and I'll roll back the legislation.
Give me $1 billion and I'll roll back the legislation against your big oil. I think there will be. That's a quid
pro quo. Yes, something for something else, if you'd like to know what that is in Latin. In other words, you give me this, I give you that. Yes.
It is scary to think of what can happen, but we have to focus on the good stuff.
And don't complain, vote.
Focus on the good stuff.
Don't boo, vote, as Obama would say. That's it. We
have to speak the mantra of love. Absolutely, love is the law. And I've been using the peace symbol again because I feel like we need to bring back that
peace,
divine.
I agree.
Comfort, divine peace.
I completely agree. Yeah, no, it's there's so much good we can bring about in this world. And hello, Doodle. Thank you for the gift. So appreciate that, whoever you are.
Doodle.
Doodle.
All right, so that's it for
you think
readings because there's 15 of them.
Well, we'll see how we do. Who have I got?
Sean.
Hello, mate. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, the Aquarian card, the star card.
There is always hope.
What I love about this, for you fellow students of the tarot, and I'll bring it closer up to the phone there, and bring that up there, all right? I don't know if you noticed that in the same vein as she did the 5 streams pouring out of the Ace of Cups, there are 5 streams here, because she recognises that, you know, the flow of spirit, of animus, is essential. And this, again, is this you know, being the flow, facilitating the flow, facilitating that flow of energy. I think this is a really reparative type. Is that the word I'm looking for? Reparative. It's restorative for you. I think you're going to get back into your place of control. Is what I want to say. Where you're not so much the passenger in your life, because you're not actually trying to resist. You are facilitating a flow of energy. You're learning how to canalize stuff rather than internalize stuff, if that makes sense, you know, to allow it to flow through. She's laughing my ass off at me
because I know what I'm going to say.
she's cruel. Anyway, that's me. I'll shut up because I've overdone me 2 minutes. So
all right, Uranus is the ruling planet of Aquarius. Embrace the chaos. Get ready. If you think life was weird up to this point, the occult, the esoteric, the strange, it's going to get weirder.
It's positive.
And for anybody who doesn't know, Sean is about to start the tea party on Wednesday nights. So Wednesday from 6 to 8, it's a $10 minimum donation. And I think the weirdness is going to get weirder for you, Sean. All right.
Will there be Andre the Giant?
I don't know. God only
She's
knows.
telling the story about that at some point.
All right. Gilda.
Oh, hello.
Gilda. Go ahead and make that investment. Go ahead and say yes. Go ahead and do what you'd like to do. I think it could be very successful.
Yeah, very positive, this card, financially speaking. So just double check your stuff, you know, make sure you've got all your ducks in a row. But yeah, positive. I see this positive, you know. Very positive card here, Gilda.
We will have eggs on Friday.
Loads of eggs. Can I get Wednesday at tea time?
No, but we will give you eggs on. We will sell you eggs on Friday.
Yes.
All right.
If you any eggs.
Laura M. I'm sure we'll have tons of eggs by then. Ooh, Laura.
Justice. It's interesting because for whatever reason, I'm drawn to think of the meaning of this within the Tahote deck or the Thoth deck, however you want to say it. This card is not called Justice. It's called Adjustment. And if you think about what proper justice is restorative. It rights wrongs. It makes recompense. It sorts things out. It adjusts things. It makes an adjustment, which is what the whole weighing scales is about there, you know. And you will note on this card, I don't know if I can, I don't know which screen you're on, this one or that one, but
she's on that one.
Okay. You'll notice above his crown here, he's got right above his third eye, ruddy great big blue stone embedded in the crown there, which tells me it's not just about, and his eyes are wide open, so it's not just blind justice here. This is about discernment and intuition as well. So see all of the stuff that you're looking at, use your intuition and make the necessary adjustment. Now what we got? It's going to get really weird if you're doing tea party, Sean. You have a way of channeling energy and it's going to be fun. See, did I not just say canalize energy? Which means to channel, you know, put it in a canal.
All right. Laura, I think this is about a big contract. I think you're about to sign something. I don't know if it's a lease or...
Oh, let's skip the ads. We've got opportunity to.
Oh.
Go on,
right.
keep going.
I don't know if this is a lease or some kind of contract for you to get paid to do something, but I think this is a big deal, and I think the things are going to really shift in a positive way for you in the next couple of weeks. All right.
All right then.
You're first. I'm first for Anna.
You should get your Tahote deck out, Laura. I remember one of my teachers who I missed sadly. I only got to know him for a short time, and That's Tammuz or Skip. And, you know, I was saying to him, I don't know what it is about the Thoth deck or the Tahote deck. I find the imagery quite jarring. And he said, that's why you must work with it. So there you go.
All right. I'm first for Anna.
Okay.
Ooh. Bob Dylan's Times They Are Changin' song just came into my head. I don't know. I feel like that another level is opening to you, Anna. I mean, I know that you've kind of got the rest of your career mapped out, and I think you've got some plans for vacations and things like that. But I think this is more of a door that has no key kind of thing opening, and I don't know, maybe you're going to get back into reading or something, because there's just this opportunity.
I love this song. Freudian slip there, I think. But it reminds me of the song, I think it was Delamitri, I'm not sure. But the needle returns to the start of the song and we all sing along as before. However, whilst this indicates the culmination of a cycle, it also indicates the beginning of a cycle. So this is like the end of the fool's journey. We've now got those two opposing pillars of severity and mercy. We've now harmonized them, and we've harmonized the universal energies, if you will. And now what are you going to do with it? Now you've acquired this wisdom. Mm-hmm. What are you going to do with it? Because now you get opportunity to apply it to the next cycle, and so it continues. Lather, rinse, repeat, as you do.
There you go.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
All right.
Hello, Briel Moniero 2, which is a kind of cool French name, I tell you. Do we do free yes nos? We just throw us a gift and we'll do your card. We'll pull your card.
Oh, really? Even though I said we're already done? Okay, then you need to talk faster.
I can speak faster.
You're first for Cass.
Procrastination serves you not, Cass.
Decisions.
Yeah, choose you must, as the saying goes, and there may be two paths you can go by, but in the words of the immortal prophet Led Zeppelin, you can always change the road you're on. So don't feel hung up like you may be making the wrong decision. Just go ahead, do something, all right, and then test and adjust. If necessary, readjust. Was that quick enough?
Yes.
Good.
All right. Hey, Cass, you know that old saying, poop or get off the pot? Time to make some sort of choice. Anytime we see a moon on a card, we know it's a new phase that's beginning. So I do think you are on the edge of something, and that you've talked to yourself over and over again, and you are going to take the step. You're going to make the choice.
So there.
All right, I'm first for Savannah. Savannah says she thinks Anna's going to be our new reader. How about that? I need a Sunday person, for sure. All right, this is for Savannah. Leo. Being recognized. I think this is about being recognized, being honored, or feeling like someone recognizes that you're making a difference. So I think this is a very positive thing, but it feels very deep to me. This is Savannah.
Savannah? Well, certainly this is one of my old soul cards, but then again, you know that. And this, I feel, again, this is you're getting the intuition side of things. Maybe work a little more on your divination skills, because I think you have a talent there. Ha.
All right, you're first for Samaj.
Was I being quick enough there?
Yes, you are. Thank you. Because, this is our admin day as well, so we got to go to the bank and do all kinds of mundane things.
It's interesting. Samaj, this strikes me very much as like a partnership that is being formed here. But this is neither one of the other is subsuming each other. You'll notice that their energies are directed outside of the union. They're looking outside, not necessarily gazing into each other's eyes here. But it's a very celebratory thing. And I think this bridge here that we have by the side of it says it is kind of almost like bringing together opposites. not necessarily polar opposites, but what could be harmonizing potentially conflicting energy to produce something considerably better out of it. And I don't know. I think this is an opportunity for something quite lucrative is on the horizon for you.
Yeah, I don't know why I think that this has something to do with whatever's going on around your house. So I don't know if this partnership is a new contractor or what. I don't know if you're putting on an addition or remodeling something. I don't know why I'm getting that, because that's not usually what this card is about. But I always just go with what I'm getting. So I feel like something really positive is going on with living arrangements that's going to make things a lot better.
Dun dun dun. Look at the speed we're going now.
Well, yeah, but we still have a whole ton
I'm
of
just
people.
saying. You just. Oh.
I'm always worried about finishing on time. All right, Susan. Try not to worry. And if you take a deep breath and go within, you know the answer. Sometimes we pay a lot of attention to people who are naysayers or who are trying to discredit us or push us in a different direction. But I think just hold true to who you are and to what's inside of you that is telling you the truth.
Nurture. Nurture nature, the nature of nurture, nurturing nature itself. I think these are really, really important things. And I think it really is about restoring the balance, I think. I see this as a very good card. Even though you may feel stupidly challenged at the moment, I feel that so long as you continue to nurture nature and spend time in nature and allow yourself to be nurtured by nature, if that makes sense, that balance is going to bring you back onto the keel that you need to be, because I think you're feeling a little bit strapped and strained right now. And I think just let nature be your church, if you will, and soak up that wonderful healing energy, but give it all straight back. And I think if you do that, you become part of that incredible flow that each benefits each other and both get more out of it than they're putting in, if that makes sense.
Okay, you're first for Anna Marie.
Anna Marie.
And if you hold the card in between us, it's easier for the TikToker. There you go.
Anna Marie, we have the Three
Celebrate
of
good
Cups.
times gone on.
So I think it's important you take up the bagpipes.
No.
Don't. No. Your friends will not be celebrating with you if you take up the bagpipes. It's an instrument that needs to be listened from a very, very long way away. So no, this is opportunity, as Lisa says, for celebration. And I believe, I don't know, I think more towards summer's end, to be honest, as we move into the fall, I think things are going to get an awful lot easier for you, and some of the frustrations will just evaporate, and you'll be able to breathe a sigh of relief and get your party hat on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think this has to do with a couple of other people that you used to be really close to, but recently haven't had the opportunity to hang out or chat with them. And I think you're gonna have a chance to go out for a meal or have them over and just really kind of reconnect and have some fun, the kind of stuff that feeds your soul. All right, I'm first for Logan.
All right.
Find the card that is Logan's card.
You shudder with entities.
All right. This is a very good card financially. There may be some sort of opportunity for promotion or stock option or something that is an investment now that will pay it in the future. So have a look at and maybe call Kat and see what's up for you financially.
Cool cat.
We should always feed our souls, Logan. We should all feed our souls.
I think you're right. Yes, absolutely. The eater of souls. No. No. Oh gosh. I think this is a card. You're actually going to do a lot better financially than you thought you were going to do, I think, here. And should you happen upon not necessarily a windfall, but a far more lucrative income stream, two things I urge of you is don't allow it to turn you into a mean person, you know.
Oh no, it won't.
Don't allow that to happen, because
but invest in your own future.
But yeah, and always remember, you know, that the best things in life just simply aren't things, you know. Because we've got this armored foot stamped straight on top of the whew there, and that to me is like almost repressing, you know, that which should freely flow. So you know, just be your pure, wonderful, fun self, I think is the thing. But yeah, this does not suck financially, this card. It really doesn't.
No.
I'm going super fast.
You're first.
And we're going to be finished before...
No, I doubt it.
We are.
You're first for Helena.
Hello, Helena. Right. Apparently the thing to do for you is take your clothes off and go back to nature. No.
It's the Gemini card. This is going to be a really important time.
This card to me, it's a 6. It is the 6 card, the 6th card of the major arcana.
Major arcana, yeah.
The Lovers, yeah, and it's interesting in and of its own right, in so much as there is a multiplicity of energies within this card. Again, this may indicate partnerships and relationships, but it can also indicate vast differences of how people perceive things. So, for example, here we are. We've got Eve, for want of a better word, who the serpent's come up the tree and gone, hey, take a bite of this here apple, and she's had a nosh at it and realised that they're now stark naked, and he's gone, well, why'd you have to do that now? Like, no, my tree's on fire and we're going to get thrown out of here, and he's all pissed at us, and you didn't have to eat the apple, we was happy. You know, so shut up. Looks scenic animation provided to you with British humour. Who could ask for more? Yeah. But no, seriously, I think you always keep your inquisitive side. You know, you need to know what makes things work, and you love to dig into fun stuff. So continue to dig, even if other people say, oh, you know, the naysayers, and they kind of want to pee on your bonfire. Have no truck with it. Just remain your inquisitive self. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe somebody sent us stuff.
Okay. Helena, I think this is pointing to the time frame that we're in. We've just moved into Gemini. So I think this next month is going to be really important for you. Important for you to find balance. Important for you to find balance between your kind of projective masculine, gonna get it done, and your receptive feminine, gonna wait and nurture. I think some important decisions will be made over these next few weeks, and that things will be much, much better by the time we get to the end of June.
So there.
All right. I'm first for Carol.
Well, good for you.
Boop, 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 boop. Carol. Control. This is the sword of control.
Tell that to
taking back the hilt, right? Taking back the helm, getting things where you want to get them. So, you know, sometimes we have physical challenges that make us think we can't do. But as long as we maintain our thought process, we can achieve things. And I think that's where you're at. I think you're reorganizing, regrouping, and making it so you can still do, but maybe a little less physically and a little more in a boss kind of manner.
This is true, you know, speak softly and carry a big stick, or in this case, you know, the sword of destiny, the sword of control. I don't know, Oni Swaki Molly Pass, that comes to mind. Shame on him who would think bad of it, or shame on him who would not think well, you know, or evil to he who would evil do, kind of thing. I think this is very much, you may need to just bring people to task, call people to task here a little bit, especially if somebody's been a little bit wayward or a little bit bordering on the, for want of a better word, disrespectful or dishonourable. Dishonourable, I think, is the word. So yes. Whether you like it or like it not, you are indeed the matriarch of your family. So I think you may be called upon to exercise matriarchal control. Yeah, but you know, you're a lovely person, so I have every confidence that you will implement the correct remedial action without necessarily running anybody through. So
right, but I mean, you know, we don't have to physically do things. We can
instruct others.
Instruct others. All right, you're first for
Suitable.
Shadow. Shadow's on TikTok. So
hello,
again,
Shadow.
Kind of hold the card in between us.
Hey, old soul card. This is another one of my old soul cards. So namaste to you, Shadow. This very much is a card for me about inspiration and really perhaps almost getting a fire in your head, you know, like there's something has been brewing for a while and now that idea is starting to get a bit of purchase in the sands of your mind, you know. It's starting to move forward. So just hang on tight to the reins, allow your imagination to run to the fore, but just don't fall off the horse here is the important thing. But I think you can definitely make big steps forwards here in creativity.
Shadow, I feel like I want to tell you to check your spam folder. I think some really, really important news is coming that you might be waiting for that's already there. So information, the thing that you're waiting to hear is happening. You're going to hear this news. You're going to get what you need. Make sure you haven't missed it. You know,
Indeed.
Thrown away something in the junk that wasn't junk. All right, I'm first for Jess.
All right then.
They're over there getting Carol a cattle prod. Jess. Okay. Sometimes this card has to do with feeling like you're missing something. But sometimes we have it, we just don't know we have it. Kind of like that bin you made that said, shit I'll be looking for. You are headed in the right direction. You're taking the right steps. You're thinking things through. And that last cup is there for you. You just maybe can't see it right now. Oh dear, slice and dice.
Stop it. Just behave, people. Behave. We're spreading love here, not body parts. So, Jess, yeah. I'm driven to say even a kick up the ass can be a step forwards. Sometimes, you know, the things that we least want, or we think we least want, are the very things we need to propel us to the next chapter. And I think, you know, yeah, you're in a state of flux right now, and it's emotionally difficult, and you'd sooner not have to deal with it. But deal with it you must, and you are, effectively. And if you'll take that last piece, if you'll just embrace it, it could be really bloody good for you. And I think it will be good for you. I think it's going to take you to another layer, which you wouldn't have realised had things have just progressed where they were.
Look how close the guy is to the tree. He's hooked up to the things that will give him roots.
So there you go. There you go.
All right, you are first for Doodle.
Doodle! Look, we're 10 minutes ahead now.
No, we still have one more. I didn't write her name down, though.
We did? Okay.
Didn't you say we were going to do one more for somebody there?
Well, I said if you throw us a gift, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what I said, because they asked if you could do read it for free.
Okay.
Some French name I couldn't quite...
Oh.
Shoe boot guy here. Shoe boot guy. Seven of wands. This is for Doodle, and you're on the tick of tock. So yeah, this is... things may seem like you're having to react to an awful lot of things very quickly at the moment, almost like you're caught in a game of whack-a-mole, and trying to get on top of things. But you absolutely tower above that which challenges you. So most of the challenge is in your own head, if you'll forgive me. And I think you are moving to a place of increased status. So stay on your toes, be reactive. You can knock him down easily. There's nothing here. And take some time, rather than just running around doing fire prevention, putting out fires, spend a bit of time on fire prevention, and then your life will get a bit easier, would be the tip for the top there, so to speak.
Doodle, I think you have enough. Sometimes we think we can't make ends meet, we can't pay our bills, that we're scrounging and we don't have enough. But if you can see, the guy has green on, which is a color of prosperity, and he is whacking down the other 7 sticks. His head's still above water. He may not feel as comfortable as he'd like, but he's got this. So that's what I'm going to say to you. Believe that you have enough. Believe that you're going to keep your head above water, and things are going to get easier. You just have to put in that little extra bit of effort.
So there.
All right. So I just wanted to say there is another YouTuber named Will Urbane. So I thought when he first spoke to me that his name was Willard Bain, but his name is Will Urbane. And I shared the link to his video on our Facebook page and on my personal Facebook page. But of course, because it went to YouTube, Facebook didn't allow any of you to see it. But he's doing a little vlog, and he came for a tarot reading, and he put parts of that tarot reading, the parts that weren't terribly personal, into his video. So Will Urbane, and you can look on either my personal Facebook or the shop's Facebook page to find the link, or you can just search YouTube for him. So that was a fun experience, and he had somebody else come in the room with him, and I said, you're going to have to deal with the stuff that might be his, because if you're in this space together, and I don't think they really believed me at first, but they definitely left that out of the video.
Well, yeah. I mean, we had a few weeks ago, we had a reporter from Hudson Valley One. He was doing an expose, and I love it because I don't know if any of you guys have been in Lisa's reading room, but the walls talk. It's spooky in there. It's just like, and especially if you get somebody who's an out and out cynic, and they're looking for somebody to just fall on their faces, kind of thing. It will come out of left field and surprise them. So he was a lovely guy. He was
doing Ulster County psychics,
yeah, he was trying to go around, and pretty much everybody else got a bit of a scathing kind of report.
We did okay, though.
But we did okay. I read him, and we went places, but again, that that wasn't published. That wasn't published, but it was kind of. But you could tell by his warmth to us in his writing that he felt.
So yeah, there's a nice article in Hudson Valley One about us, and then
it's got my mugshot in it.
Other people didn't quite do as well. Okay,
perhaps not.
All right. So card for the week.
Moving
into Gemini.
What we just have done.
Venus in the sandwich between Uranus and Jupiter.
I was just thinking the Venus sandwich would be lovely.
Venus.
What?
Card for the week, everybody who's here, TikTok and YouTube. Card for the week is...
Dun, dun, dun.
The Empress.
Oh, we like this card.
So look at that. Venus is right on the card. Yep.
It's the avocado sandwich.
Right. So remember who you are. Remember what you're worth. Remember what you can do. And spread the love. Whatever you can do to offer someone else some comfort this week, some strength this week, some fortitude this week. or allow them to understand their worth. So you have to understand your worth and then share that with others. What say you?
I say yes. I say yes, yes. This is a great card with an awful lot of fecundity in it, you know, opportunity for things to start to come together and come into fruition almost. So just do it from a place of class, I think is what, you know, use your innate sense of grace and beauty, that which Venus is, you know, because people like things that are classy, not trashy, you know. Trashy not good, trashy not good. So don't be trashy, be classy, and be classy in your approach to what you say to others, in your approach to how to get somebody to really become a great ally or a great employee or a great asset or a great friend. Is you have to nurture them, you have to provide love and comfort and bolster them up, lift them up. Don't try and crush them down. And this goes for everything that you interact with, you know, be it animal, vegetable or mineral. Be mindful of your footsteps and the impact that you have on those around you. And if you come at it from a place of love, you know, Venus, class, you're gonna do wonderfully well. It'd be a really, really good week. Really good week. Just keep it classy, not trashy, and spread the love.
Yes, and group mind is important. Cass is saying I got a lot of other people's readings too. So there is that group mind energy. So if all of us who hear this focus on positive, loving energy and caring for the planet, we can make a difference.
We can.
All right, so I'd like to remind everybody again that Witch's Tea Party starts on Wednesday, and that's kind of like what we're doing here.
Where is it? When is it?
But in person, 6 to 8 o'clock at the shop. So you can go and hang out, bring your own mug so you can get a cup of tea, and just allow yourself a really safe space to grow. All right?
Will there be lemon?
Peace and blessed be everybody. We got to get on our way.
Yes, I suppose we must.
Thank you all for the kind words. Thank you all for your energy. And we're going to beat feet and get things done.
Yes, absolutely. So do go back and watch all of it. It's kind of cool if you're just joining us now, and I see some people are, so 1,000 pardons, but we're just about to leave. So be well, be blessed, have an amazing
Chaos,
week.
panic, and disorder. Our work here is done.
We'll see you next time if I can do this. Yeah.
Bye. Happy.
And for
Bye,
you
guys,
folks
on the tube of you.
see you next time. All right. We got 2 new followers on the TikTok.
All right, hold on.
We didn't get a single diamond.